Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So far the success rate for Opportunity Card visa is very less. There are only a couple of people who have got the job on Opportunity Card visa over here. Many of us have even started to think that Opportunity Card visa is a scam. We have literally invested almost 5 to 6 months over here. By the time since we came over here, and still we haven't found any decent job. So if you are planning to come over here on Opportunity Card, please at least think twice before you take your decision. Out of thousands of candidates, there are only 2-3 candidates so far which I came across who have successfully landed a job here in Germany. Okay, if you are still concerned about the application process and everything, or the ground reality over here, then please stay tuned to the video.
तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
I know it's been quite long that I have not uploaded any video, probably for a couple of months, but I was kind of busy in the interview process. There were multiple interviews scheduled simultaneously, and I was quite busy preparing for those interviews. The reason for making a video today is something different. In the beginning of the video itself, I would like to mention that I do not want to demotivate anyone. I am just sharing whatever my personal experience so far is, and I'll be just sharing whatever is happening with me, considering all the circumstances that are around. So please do not get demotivated. At the same time, I would want you to think twice, as much as you can on this particular topic that we are going to discuss today before proceeding for this type of visa. I'll start with the beginning itself. It's when my first CV got shortlisted when I reached here in Germany on November. After that, November, December and almost mid-Jan, it was hiring freeze. So almost for 2.5 months I was applying for the jobs, but I was only getting rejections. By the time I have prepared a couple of CV drafts along with the cover letter formats, so I have maintained some different type of CVs depending on different type of job roles that I will be applying for. When my CV got shortlisted in the first organization, I'm not going to take the names of the companies, but after that I was very happy. After 2.5 months of hard work, finally my CV was shortlisted, and the interview was scheduled after 4 days. I went through the job portal again, and I have been through the roles and responsibilities for that particular position. After that, the interview process took almost 1 month, and simultaneously there were another shortlists also. So my CV got shortlisted in another 2 organizations, and the interview process was again simultaneous. And there was literally a time when I gave interviews for 2 different companies, 2 different jobs, 2 different positions in a single day. Okay, so this was the scenario. But even after that, for one of the organization, I got rejected even after the 5th round, even though in the 4th round they have literally introduced me with their entire team, stating that meet our new QA manager. He's from India. He came over here on a job seeker visa, and that was the 4th round. After that, there was a salary discussion. The last round itself was very good. So after the 5th round, I have waited for almost 4 to 5 days. 4th or 5th day, I have got an email from the same organization stating that we have found a better fit for this position. And it's just not with one organization, one company. So for another company also, there were 3 rounds. The first one was the screening round, of course. The second one was the technical round, where the QA manager, QA leads were also involved in the interview call. After that, it was a QA challenge. In the QA challenge, they gave me 3 scenarios which I had to prepare prior to the call. and I had to present them with the reasonings, of course, that why I have used a particular method in the scripting. And the QA challenge round also was very good. It seemed like I have managed to impress the interviewers, and they were quite impressed on the QA challenge results also. One of the interviewers literally said that these are the best templates that he has came across so far. He literally appreciated the efforts that I have given. But even after that, after the third round, for this second organization, I have got a rejection stating that again they have found a better fit for this job. See, now the point is, everyone says that do not take these rejections personally, but for me, I will take these rejections personally because I gave everything for these interviews. I have prepared like nothing before. I mean, if you compare my knowledge regarding the field that I have been working with since last 10 years, I have gained so much knowledge within these last couple of months by preparing for these interviews. I have literally went through the certifications which are there online with courses like Udemy, Coursera. Literally opted for those certifications and completed those certifications of almost 23 hours, 27 hours certifications. For the record, I did not even sleep for 2 days prior to the interview because of the interview pressure and because of the chance itself, because I wasn't sure in the future whether I will be again getting any chance for my CV getting shortlisted. I had to make the most out of it. There was no option. There was no other option. So by anyhow, I had to prepare and I had to present myself during the interviews. But even after that, if I am getting the rejection, even after I believe that the QA managers or the interviewers are very impressed, I have literally called my friends and my family and I have told them that I have done it. I mean, I got the job. But after that, after getting the rejection email, it was very difficult for me to again communicate with them, right? Because they gave me the impression that I am selected, and even after that, if I am getting the rejection, I don't know how am I supposed to deal with that. So I was quite in depression for almost 10 to 15 days after getting the rejection, because I was actually expecting an offer letter at that day, but instead of the offer letter, I have got the rejection. I don't know the exact reason for the same. And one more thing, I am not the only one who is facing these type of issues over here. I have been in touch with so many candidates who came over here on OpportunityCard visa, and most of them are facing the same issues that I'm talking about. Okay, so when we apply for the visa, you might have seen that there is no language criteria. You don't have to prove that a certain language efficiency. But when it comes to the job search, almost 95% companies would want someone with at least B2 or C1 level. Mostly C1 level, but even if it's B2, I think it will be somewhat beneficial. But most of them are actually looking for someone with C1 level language, which is very difficult and very time consuming. That makes your job search itself narrow. Let's suppose you have applied for 100 job positions in last 4 days. Within those 100 job applications, you will get the rejection right away for 95 of those, and for the rest of 5 also, it is not confirmed whether, see, because most of them will not even give you a feedback, because if there are 95% job rejections, right, there are some applications which are still haywire. I mean, you will not hear anything about the application after that. So there are these cases as well. And this is not just about the applications which you are trying to get a full-time job. This is also about the part-time applications, because this is what is happening. If you go for a part-time job also with this kind of visa, it is specifically being told that we are not going to hire you just because you have this OpportunityCard visa. This has happened with couple of folks also. This has happened personally with me, because I am actually running out of my financial resources now, and I have been looking for some option where I can get a part-time job. I went to the nearest restaurant over here, which is a kind of bar cum restaurant, and I have asked them about whether I can get a part-time job over there so that I can at least work over there for 3 to 4 hours a day and then come back to my apartment and start preparing for the full-time applications. But when I did that, the owner of the bar, he told me that if you are on this particular visa, we won't be able to give you a job. And when I asked him what type of visa they will be considering for the part-time job, then he told me that I can't tell you that, but I can tell you that which ones we are not going to consider, and opportunity card visa was one of them. So they don't consider any job seeker or opportunity card visa, or also they will not even consider blue cards for part-time job because of the policies, of course. And for me, I think I have one more month. I'll give it a try. There are 2-3 interviews which are still in progress, and for the rest of the couple of months, for this current month and the next month, somehow I will manage the resources and everything. But for the next month itself, I don't think after that I will be continuing my job search over here, because that even I get a job after that, I don't think that job will hold the significance for me, because after putting all these efforts and everything, after the 6 months of efforts, if I am getting a job, I don't think the job will hold that significance for me. Even after that, even after I receive the offer letter, I will have to initiate the visa conversion process for me first, where I will be converting my opportunity card visa into work visa, and the required time for that is also unpredictable. So it depends on application to application. It depends on where you are applying for the visa conversion. After that, once my visa gets converted, then the another process that needs to be initiated, which is for the family reunion visa, where I will be applying visa for my family, my wife and my son. After that, how much time will it require for her to get the visa, and when she will be here, she will again have to go through all this process of applications, rejections and everything. This is what it is. I mean, this is how it's going to be. That's what we thought about. That's what we have agreed upon when I came over here. So that's why I said that I will give it a try for a couple of months, the current month and next month. And by next month, I will be completing my 6 months over here. After that, I don't think that I will be continuing my job search over here. So that's the thing. I mean, this is the reality. Okay, one more thing you might have observed, that all the so-called influencers,
control,
you might be following on the Instagram, on YouTube or on Facebook. So before 2 years, they were literally begging everyone to come over here. They were saying that it's very easy, you will easily get a job, you will easily get the visa, we will help you out and everything. But now if you check all the videos of those influencers, everyone is saying that do not come over here, the job market is very screwed, it is very difficult to get a job.
मारो मुझे मारो मारो मुझे मारो मारो नहीं ये मजाक हो रहा है एक सेकंड यार मजाक हो रहा है.
These are the influencers who have mentioned that come over here on this particular visa and you will get a job. But even after coming over here for almost 4 or 5 months, there are some candidates who are over here since last 6 to 7 months. They were kind of the first applicants of this particular visa, because they actually applied for job seeker visa, but because the visa itself was discontinued and then this one was, the opportunity card visa was introduced, then their applications were directly converted into opportunity card visas. Even those guys are not able to find a job so far. But see, the probability of finding a job is very less. I would say that it is completely based on luck, because out of 10,000 folks, if there will be only 1 or 2 who will be able to penetrate the job market, then definitely that's luck factor, right? So things over here are different. I want you guys to reconsider, rethink whatever your decisions are. If you have a secure job over there back in your country, please proceed with your job. I'm not saying that do not apply for the visa itself. Okay, apply for the visa, get the visa, but start applying for the jobs in the meantime while doing your job over there. So that way you will have a secure job in your hand and you will be applying for the job. So I know the chances of getting a job will be very less, but believe me, those are actually very less even if you come over here. Whoever is reaching out to me via email, via calls or via LinkedIn, I am telling everyone to reconsider their thoughts. It is not what you think. It is not that easy. There are so many candidates over here. The competition is so huge. Okay, there are some more things that I want to mention. Do not believe any influencers on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Okay, do not believe any consultancies. They will be definitely promising you that they will give you a job, they will help you with a job. You will have to pay some amount to them. उनको उनका माल बेचना है कैसा भी करके, वो आपको किसी भी तरीके से बोतल में उतारेंगे ही. Okay, so do not fall for all these traps. If you are serious about coming over here and if you are ready to take the risk, okay, only in these two circumstances I would suggest you to come over here and experience it yourself. But for most of the cases I would suggest start applying from there itself while holding your job. Okay, anyways the interview or all the process is going to be online. Either it will be on Zoom call or Teams meeting or Google Meet, so you don't have to physically be over here. Once the interview is scheduled, and at that time you can always tell them that you have the visa and the travel plan is in progress. By this way you can avoid all the hustle that most of us are going through who are actually over here. There's one more thing. Do not think like if someone else has got the job on this visa, then that means that you will also get the job. Okay, the situation, the circumstances, the profile, everything is different. It can also happen that if you come over here, you may land up a job in 10 to 15 days, wherein I am struggling for the job since last 5-6 months. So I think that's it from my end today. I believe that I was able to communicate the raw experience that I am facing over here. Hopefully I am not demotivating anyone. If you're coming over here, if you're going for it, then it's up to you. The decision is always up to you. For me, I feel that if you're coming over here, then you should rethink all these factors again. Thank you very much for watching the video till the end. If you like the content, please do share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video, hopefully with a good news. Thanks a lot. Bye.